I've been guided to do a video to talk about ascension symptoms. This is something that has been ramping up over the past couple of years. Ascension symptoms occur when you are expanding your consciousness, when you are spiritually awakening. This happens consciously and subconsciously, okay? And this process doesn't happen all at once. Remember that life is cyclical, so everything that happens within you and around you happens in a cycle. So as you raise your vibration, you release more and more density. You are able to pull in and hold more light. And anything that is within you that is not of the light, that is quote unquote not love, will be purged out of you. And this results in a lot of physical symptoms for people, because remember that the issues are in the tissues. As Bernie Clark said, he's one of the pioneers of yin yoga. Okay, we hold all of our emotional baggage, all of our past trauma from this life and from other lives in our bodies. So as this light is flooding into you, as you're raising in vibration, you're going to start to feel these lower vibrational energies, these blocks, these points of stagnation in your body release. And this could be very uncomfortable. So you could be experiencing ringing of the ears, insomnia, fatigue, headaches is a common one, especially as your third eye and crown chakra start to open up. You could have some heart issues, palpitations, maybe having some body temperature fluctuations that you don't normally have. But on a social level, you could feel like you don't belong. You could feel like you no longer fit in with your friend group. You feel like you don't fit in with your family. You start to notice things that have possibly always been going on, right? Lower vibrational things that occur in connections like jealousy, envy, people that are just not raising in vibration at the rate that you are. You'll start to feel an aversion to these people, and this can be very painful, very confusing, right? Ascension is not easy. It is not an easy process. You have to face a lot of your fears. You have to go into times of reflection and introspection. So when you're on your ascension journey, there will be times when you're isolated because you have to process these things. And it's easier for you to absorb other energies too when you're raising in vibration, when you're going through ascension. So a lot of times you'll feel anger and frustration and irritation and all of these things, but they may not be your energy. Because you're raising in vibration, you're more sensitive to the energies around you, and you could be absorbing those. That's why it's so important that if you are experiencing ascension symptoms, that you are cleansing and protecting your energy on a regular basis. Lots of spiritual baths, meditation, and sleeping. Okay, as Buddha said, sleep is the best meditation. Another thing that will happen as you raise in your vibration is you'll see more synchronicities, specifically number synchronicities. You might start to see certain animals all the time. You might even start to see one particular animal all the time. And this could be your spirit animal or your guide or perhaps an ancestor trying to help you on this journey. But ascension symptoms will come and go. And they typically are ramped up when we have some major astrological transit, or if the Schumann resonance is doing something funky, right? If you want to learn more about the Schumann resonance, I highly recommend you check out Consciously Erin here on TikTok. She does daily updates on the Schumann resonance and also tells you how these fluctuations in the Earth's frequency and vibration will affect you on a physical, emotional, and spiritual level. So we're going through an ascension on a personal level and collectively. Now remember that we have free will. We can resist the ascension. But if you do, it's going to be more and more difficult for you to move forward in your life. You're going to have lots of unnecessary challenges when you don't surrender to the process of awakening and enlightenment. Because the earth itself, Gaia, she is ascending. So This is going to happen whether you want it to or not. Okay? Growth in life is inevitable. Change is inevitable. So I would recommend that you do this consciously, that you consciously move for your ascension, that you do research, that you start learning and learn about the different symptoms that you're having, right? So for example, the ringing in the ears could be that you're adjusting to be able to hear and sense higher frequencies, right? If you're having insomnia, that's possibly due to some emotional issues that you need to deal with that are coming to the surface for your processing and release. And like I mentioned, headaches are usually a sign that your 6th and 7th chakra are opening up. You're clearing out these energies. You'll also feel, with Ascension, you'll feel a lot of activation in your root chakra, right? Getting you grounded, stabilizing you so that you can continue to purge these energies and maintain your strength and stamina and focus, because we still have to live our lives, right? But there are going to be some days when these Ascension symptoms knock you down. Okay? It all depends on how much density you're holding and how much resistance you have to this change. So I would encourage you to do some research, to honor yourself and honor the process that you're going through, and call on your spirit team for help and assistance going through this process. Okay? So I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.